Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Yudhishthira had spoken the words. He had offered to Duryodhana that he could choose to fight with any one of them with the weapon of his choice. Krishna pulled him aside and rebuked him for these words. He said Duryodhana has been practicing his skills with the mace on an iron image of Bhima for years. He is in his best form. In Gada Yuddha, the fight with the mace, skill is way more important than strength. In that, Duryodhana excels. In your haste, what have you done? You have handed back the kingdom to Duryodhana after winning the war. Bhima heard this and he comforted them both. He said, "Do not worry. I will challenge him and I am definitely more stronger than him. I will kill him easily. No one can stop my brother from being the king." They were both happy to hear his reassurance. Krishna said, "It is because of you that your brother Yudhishthira would have won the war and become the king. You have killed the rest of Duryodhana's brothers. It is only befitting for you to finish him off as well." Even before Duryodhana could say anything, Bhima went and challenged him. He enumerated all the misgivings that Duryodhana had done to them from their childhood. He reminded him of all the hurts he had caused and how unjust he had been to him, his brothers, his mother, and wife too. He reminded him of his vow. He roared and said he was going to fulfill it very soon. He was very angry. He said, "I challenge you, come fight me. I have been waiting for this duel for a very long time." Duryodhana said he would have chosen Bhima even if he had not challenged him. He laughed and he added, "Even you are no match for me. Your brothers don't even stand a chance against me. You may be the best among the Pandavas with the mace, but our Guru Balarama, the greatest of all with the Gada, has himself said that I am after him in skill. After me is Shalya. Your excellence comes only after him. None of your brothers come close. For that reason I chose to fight you, but I will defeat you in no time." Yudhishthira asked for someone to fetch Duryodhana's crown and armor. Duryodhana always hated Bhima, but his respect for Yudhishthira grew now. He could never give up nobility. Duryodhana, now knowing that Yudhishthira was the younger brother of his dear friend Radheya, couldn't help but notice the uncanny resemblance in the attitude of his dear friend and Yudhishthira. But as per the wishes of his friend, he could not share that with anyone. By then, Balarama came near Dvaipayana lake. He had heard from sage Narada that the Gada Yuddha was happening between his two students. He always loved Duryodhana for his skills in Gada Yuddha. Now he had come back from his pilgrimage to witness the fight between Duryodhana and Bhima. He said, "Lake Samanta Panchaka is a very holy place. Anyone who dies there will go straight to heaven. The fight should happen in that place," he suggested. So everyone walked towards the lake Samanta Panchaka, where the Pandava camp had been set up at the beginning of the war. Duryodhana was very happy to see the presence of his guru amidst the enemies. He knew Balarama always liked him and favored him. Krishna and Balarama walked together. Everyone else walked along with them. Both the opponents were burning coals. Both of them had hated each other all their life. Now was their chance to unleash their anger against each other. Now was their chance to get even with their nemesis. Now was their chance to fulfill their heart's desire. So what do we notice in this story? Yudhishthira had given a chance to Duryodhana to choose an opponent and the weapon. Other than Bhima, none of the brothers would have stood a chance against Duryodhana. He could have defeated them easily. Their skills were not in Gada Yuddha. But Duryodhana did not take the easy way out. He was too proud and confident in his own skills. So he chose a worthy opponent, Bhima, to fight the Gada Yuddha. When Duryodhana was inside the lake, Yudhishthira may have wavered from his nature and chastised Duryodhana. But very soon he had come back to his element of nobility. It was nothing but nobility when Yudhishthira offered someone to get the armor and crown for Duryodhana. Also, when Duryodhana saw a quality that he admired in his friend Radheya and he noticed the same faculty in Yudhishthira, he could not help but admire him. Love and hatred are like this. When we love a quality in someone and we see that even in an opponent, we admire them. But even when we see a flaw in the person we love, we are forgiving and accepting, but not in an enemy. That is why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, we have to surpass likes and dislikes. Only then we can be unbiased. Only then can we do dharma. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.